Welcome back to AGON, the Lost Sword of Toledo. Whoop, that's actually where I want to go. Let's go talk to the father today. Step inside the church, here we go. Hello, father. Give me a sec. There we go. Alright.
Father, what do you know about El Greco, the famous painter?
El Greco? The Greek? Toledo's pride! Maybe you know that he was born in Greece. More precisely on Crete, by the name of Domenikos Theotokopoulos. But his heart bound him to this city. He lived in the 16th century. He left beautiful paintings behind, among others, for the cathedral and the churches of Santo Domingo del Antiguo and Santo Tomé, too. It is worth taking a walk around and looking at his most beautiful creations. He even painted a view of Toledo, although his work mostly consisted of biblical paintings and a few portraits.
I am more interested in his biblical paintings.
Really? There are a lot of those as well. I couldn't say.
Thank you, Father. You've already displayed an impressive knowledge of the painter.
Ah, come now.
Alrighty.
Father Perez, do you happen to remember which passage from the Bible you read at Mr. Diaz Palenthia's funeral?
Oh, Mr. Hunt, how could I remember that? Though now that you mention it, Mr. Diaz Palencia did request a specific passage. Oh, come on, it should come to my mind.
Miss Diaz Palencia, his daughter, mentioned that...
Look, Professor, I can't remember it, but I am absolutely sure it wasn't an unusual request. It was one of those chapters I usually cite in funeral ceremonies anyway. You know what? I'll give you this little black Bible. I have marked all the chapters I usually read on these occasions. Perhaps it will help you in your quest. Although I don't know what you're looking for.
Some minor things, an inheritance issue. I would like to help Miss Diaz Palencia with it.
Aha, I see. Well, it won't do any harm if you read the Holy Scriptures a little.
No, I don't suppose it will.
Tell me, Father, is there any good news from your friend?
No, unfortunately not. Despite the fact that I asked him to call me when he feels better. He may need my help. Or at least that rosary.
If you talk to him, please wish him strength and health on my behalf, too.
Oh, thank you, Professor. You are very kind.
That's it? Okay, time to read the Bible. That's not the Bible. There it is. Ooh, lots of passages. Wow, do we have to read all of this? Alright, so we got Luke, John, Romans, Corinthians, Thessalonians, Timothy, Revelations. I'm just kind of curious. Let's see if we can... Okay, let's see here. Alrighty. Looks like it's actually gonna be Revelations. Here we go. When he had opened this is the passage you want. And when he had opened the fifth seal, I saw under the altar the souls of those that were slain for the word of God, and for the testimony which they held. That's a passage we need to remember. Let's go. To the music box. I wonder if our photos are dry yet. Yes, they are. Perfect. We'll make a stop at the photo lab and continue developing the photos in a second. Over here. Zooming in. Alright, let's begin. Where's the R? There's the R. R-E. Oh, hey, V. Rev. That's short for Revelations. Then we want 0. 6. Does it even really tell us? Yeah, it even tells you because they have a little dot right there. Haha, how about that? And then that one's actually right. No. And then 9. Ooh, it's a key.
Mr. Diaz Valencia wished to wind up his life this way. This little broken key will probably open the door to the secret.
Alright, what have we here? My daughter Carmen. With this, you receive everything I can offer you for your journey in life, which you had to face without me in the future. You know everything that defined my life in the last period. The song I always whistled, the day, the foundation of the society, and the biblical roots of El Greco's apocalyptic vision. Here is the opportunity to take the step that I never had the courage to take. Always think of me with love. Very appropriate.
Finally, I have understood the secret of the music box, which is the secret of an exquisite mind at the same time. Let Lozano's sweet melody rest.
Well, we shall do that, but unfortunately, it is time to finish developing the photos. Am I right? Right? Yes, here we go. The walkthrough I am looking at right now has this listed at a later time, but why do that later when we're here already? Alrighty. So what do we have here? We have this. That's no, not that. Key. I do not know how to fix it. I don't know.
Quite good. And I have no experience in photography. Now it's only fixing the photo so that the picture does not disappear from the paper before it fills its important role in the evidence procedure.
Perfect. Alrighty, so to begin, where's the book? Here's the book. Where are we now? We did that. Alrighty. Alright, here we go. Place 60 ounces of water in the first utensil, 40 ounces water, 1 ounce of gold chloride, and 1 gram of ammonia rhodonate in the second utensil, and 40 ounces of water and 10 ounces of natrium carbonate in the third utensil. So let's just go ahead and get the 60 ounces of water. Yeah. Where are my measuring cups? There we go. Gotta go ahead and swap. I'm not gonna be able to swap places with that, am I? Oh well. Maybe I can figure out something, because I really would like to have all the measuring cups lined up in a row. It won't look like that's gonna work. Alright, so let's see. 1. Camera there. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now that was for washing. Oh great, the book's over here now. And then 40 ounces of water, 1 ounce of gold chloride. Perfect. Oh, I see what I was like, it lit up. Why did it light up? And 1 ounce of gold chloride, which is AuCl3. Where the heck is that located? Here we go. How much we only want? 1 ounce. Perfect. 1 ounce of AuCl3. Let me look down. And 1 gram of ammonium rhodonide, which is NH4SCN. Alright, let me zoom in again. NH4, SCN. I guess it's this one? And how much do we want? Well, only 1 gram. Down. Perfect. Next is 140 ounces of water. 4. And then 10 ounces of natrium carbonate, Na2CO3. I believe it is over here. Let's see here. I'm gonna zoom in to make sure I got the right bottle. Na2CO3, that is correct. How much would it say? Only 10 ounces. How about that? I'm quite sick of that particular bottle, to be honest. There. Now, the thing said we can use light. We don't have to shut it off this time. So, let's begin. Alright, so let's do this for 20 seconds. Next we go for 80 seconds. And 80 more. Perfect. Sinks. Take a look. Nope, we can't. Well, one last thing to do. That means more waiting, of course. Take 60 ounces of water. I wonder if it's possible to overflow a sink. I'm gonna try on one of these other ones. It stops. Okay. Experiment over. Alrighty. Now let us place this photo in one last time for a full 60 seconds.
Ready. Really good. I still have to dry it a bit.
It is quite good, I must say. Well, let's try it. Oh, that's a short letter.
That's it. And now, let's leave it to dry a little.
Alright, it's been a little while. Let's see if it's dry.
Here is the evidence that will prove everything. It is time to hand it over to Miss Diaz-Palencia.
Alright, let's see what Miss Diaz-Palencia has to say about this. I bet she will be quite pleased. Miss Diaz-Palencia, we have a surprise for you.
Dear Miss Diaz-Palencia, well, I believe I have managed to unearth the evidence from the darkness, and now, like a djinn, it will work just for us.
Wonderful, Professor. And what is it?
A photo that proves that the sword from Mr. Alonso's palace is in the possession of Pablo Arriaga, the art dealer.
Arriaga? So he was the thief?
Either him or someone he hired. We cannot know this for sure yet. However, now that's not important. The most important thing is that Francisco be released before it's too late. And I need your help in this, miss.
My help? Well, as you know, I would do anything, dear Professor.
Right. Please take this photo to Sergeant Reollos and let him know that you have the negative. It is possible he will think that if he tears up the photo, the evidence against the dealer is lost.
Do you think the sergeant is so evil?
I am not sure, but at the same time, I don't know whether there are any agreements between him and Alonso Garcia de la Rica.
And why aren't you taking the photo, Professor?
Because it would be difficult to explain why I got involved in this case as an outsider, and also as an unknown foreigner.
I see. And you? What will you do?
You know, I have a feeling that there are still some clues to follow, some undiscovered details that I have to go after. So please, when you and Francisco are done with the police procedure, wait for me at Isabel Candelas's. I'll be with you too as soon as I am done.
As you wish, Professor.
Alrighty then, so let's see, what to do. I'm at a loss for what to do. Can't end the episode, it's been too short, hasn't it? What do we do? Oh, it's been quite a considerable amount of time, like 10, 15 minutes maybe. Look at the clock, I'm guessing. What can we do? Let's check, let's see here. Well, one thing I need to do at the darkroom before we leave it forever. Why are you still crying? We've resolved everything. We need to go fill up our oil lamp. Remember a while back we got this. It's empty. And here, let's see, oil. Here we go. Now we have an oil lamp. We're gonna need that for what we're about to attempt next. Just make sure it's filled. Yeah, it's filled. Okay. Wait. Hang on a second. Going in circles, trying to multitask and figure out what to do. Apparently, there is junk here. Hang on a second. Let me see if I am correct in my assumptions. I'm just making myself dizzy. Here we go. Trapdoor. And we got the key!
Based on the smells, the municipal sewer system is on the other side of the door.
You know, this is probably a smart thing to do right now. I'm gonna go ahead and save. Last thing I need is for me to get lost in there. Alrighty then. Yikes.
Just as I suspected, the sewer system. This is ugly, even in the most beautiful cities.
Naturally. Ooh, where do we go, I wonder?
The devoted members of different Sun could only have left this way.
What's the guitar music? Oh dear.
Let's see. Where have I seen this sign before?
Don't know.
The noises of life can be heard from above.
Oh.
What a strange lock.
Key, do we? not like this place, though. Where do we go from here? For a minute, I thought that tunnel was endless. I have no idea where I'm going. So that's why I saved, because now I am lost.
It looks like I lost my way.
No kidding. Everything looks the same in here. What kind of symbol is that supposed to be? Whoa.
Somebody broke the wall there. Perhaps I've come to the right place.
Was that really necessary?
So, this is the place where only a different sun could shine.
Let's see here. Now let's look for evidence. I can't believe I actually found my way. By just walking. Oh, so this is a junk about different sun, eh? Woo.
Strange little key.
Wait a minute. We needed that key, didn't we? Okay.
It must have been exciting to learn the forbidden science.
Okay, now you know too. I'm not gonna bother reading it. Read all the books in case. What the? Very interesting.
I dare say these are special books.
I dare say these are evil books. We should burn this place as soon as we're done investigating. What the?
Ah, so that dear WK was ahead of me here again. Gradually, nothing surprises me. Let's see what he demands from me for the next drop of truth.
More pictures. More
What
books.
a rarity.
I fail to see why Hunt is amazed by all this.
This chest is locked.
Perfect, we're assembling the key! But we need more. No picture. Wait a minute. I just want to make sure it wasn't like one of those indications where you can turn it over. What? Oh, looks like there was a collapse here, maybe? Kinda hard to tell. Well, there's nothing left. I was doing a thorough inspection to make sure I found everything. Well, that is that, I guess. let me just say I'm not impressed by the stuff we found here. Alright, well, let's get out of here. Fortunately, they gave us a map, so you don't have to navigate that maze twice. Wow, okay. Interesting information we just found there. I don't suppose... This assembled when I tried to assemble this before, right? No, it did not. So they have a single key. So, we can go to the tower in the church! Man, I should call it here after we found out all that information. But I'm going to go ahead and see if we can get into the tower. Hello, Father. We're going to genuflect. Now, ignoring everything else in here, let's open the tower door.
I can't do that when Father Perez is here. I must find a way.
Great. How do we get rid of Father? Hello, Father! There's a long line of confessions on the other side of the church. Why don't you go inspect? Huh. Alright, so, looks like we're going to have to go work up a deal, because we can't get in there. So what better place to make a deal than going to go see our friend the guitarist? Hello, guitarist! We need a favor.
Domingo, I'd like you to do me a favor.
Do you want to hear some old Spanish songs again?
No, it's something else this time. Could you make a phone call?
Make a phone call? Why don't you make it?
You will need your discretion.
Aha! Something mysterious. Well, in that case, you can't buy me with biscuits.
Can't I?
No. If I have to make a phone call, then I'll need 50 pesetas to make the call. And 50 pesetas to keep me from getting scared. And so I can wet my dumbstruck mouth. You understand, don't you, sir?
Of course, of course.
It's a good thing we have 50 pesquetos and 50 pesquetos way back here. Whoa, I forgot they had that song here.
Here you are, Domingo. Here's the money you've asked for.
Nice to see such a sum all at once.
And listen now. You go into the restaurant and call the police station.
Do I have to talk to Riollos? Are you crazy?
Call him using a false voice and put a handkerchief over the mouthpiece. Say you are calling from the Santa Clara Hospital in Madrid. You are a nurse, and a man by the name of Fernando asked you to call the Reverend Perez, Fernando's good friend. Insist on Riollos calling the Reverend to the phone.
I say you are even mixing the priest into things. This 100 is not such a generous offer.
I know very well that it is quite generous. But listen, once the priest is on the line, tell him Fernando is very weak and asks Father Perez to immediately send him the rosary that always gives him hope. Do you understand?
Yes, the rosary, I understand. But why?
It doesn't matter now. A nurse does not have to understand everything. And one more thing, don't do it now. In half an hour, I myself will also be in the church. I would like to witness your well-paid work.
All right, I won't cheat you. Don't worry. Then in half an hour, there will be a phone call at the police station. What a rascal you are, stranger. You've just barely arrived in the city, and you're already turning it upside down.
Watch your mouth, Domingo.
All right. It's none of my business. Bye.
Well, he says,
Sometimes one finds the solution in the dust.
what he said. Couldn't have said it better myself. To church!
Professor, I am happy to see you again. You have asked me so many questions, and I haven't been able to ask you anything. And I'm curious, what brings you here?
Oh, Father, very kind of you to be interested. You know, I am on a world tour, the stops of which I myself don't know.
How come? I wouldn't have guessed you were leading such a bohemian life, Professor.
Well, my travels are not aimless. I am like a hound who follows a trail and doesn't exactly know where it will lead. It only sees the aim. Things have to be followed to the end. Then, of course, sometimes I feel like only a figure on a game board, not in control of my own steps.
Like all of us, Mr. Hunt. Our Lord up there...
Come, Father Perez, come quickly! You are wanted on a phone call from Madrid!
From Madrid?
Yes! Hurry up! From the Santa Clara Hospital! Someone is asking you to immediately send a rosary!
Oh, my dear God! Fernando, I'm coming, but...
Go, Father, and take that rosary. We will continue our conversation later.
See you later, Professor.
Alrighty. You know, this works well in my favor. It is time to find out what is in the tower. Next time. See you guys then.